What's up, guys? It's Matterz, and for Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies, we're actually going to be talking about the Ray Gun Mark3. This video is going to bring you guys everything we know so far about the Ray Gun Mark3, and then obviously we'll have a bit of like suggestions and theories of what's going to happen with the gun. That's more or less how it shoots, what it's going to look like, etc. But we sort of have that down packed already. I'm going to show you guys some images of the Ray Gun Mark3, at least what we presume the Ray Gun Mark3 to look like, based on past Black Ops 3 trailers from the summer. You know, around the Black Ops 3 reveal, we saw a ton of stuff, so I'm going to show you guys images from that, and then we're also going to look at the calling card, a specific calling card within Black Ops 3 multiplayer that actually resembles that same wonder weapon that we presume is the Ray Gun Mark 3. It's a whole sort of thing here, but it's really simple to understand. I'm going to go through it, and then also we're going to talk about DLC dates, when we're going to see the Ray Gun Mark 3 and why it's not in the game right now, certain leaks that led the Ray Gun Mark 3 to act and look a certain way, and everything like that. And we're gonna start right now. So before we actually start with the information, at least with like the calling card part, because I didn't even know about this calling card. I don't know why. I probably have this calling card within Black Ops 3. Shout out to the Gaming Revolution. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description. He actually he didn't find it, but it was just in the game. He sort of like brought this up to people because I really like it. You'll see in a second. It's like a primary gunfighter 5, and it's get 300 kills with a weapon, and you know it basically relates back to the Ray Gun Mark 3 and how it was back in the Black Ops 3 trailer where it was found on the wall. We'll get into that right now, but shout out to him. He really brought this up to people. I'm pretty sure, because I haven't really seen this recently at all. It's probably back a while ago when the game came out, but whatever. So shout out to him, and yeah, now let's get started. You're going to see on screen now an image of what we think is the Ray Gun Mark 3. This was revealed back in July, and if you guys don't know, this was in an official Black Ops 3 Zombies trailer. It was one of those like live action trailer. Well, it wasn't live action, but it was just like an in real life trailer where they walked around the Treyarch studios and they were like promoting their new sort of giveaway where basically you donated and you got like zombie stuff in return. I don't know if you guys remember that. It was some sort of like Call of Duty endowment stuff, and basically within that trailer, on the wall of one of like the Treyarch hallways, we saw this wonder weapon, and we were like, oh my god, the Ray Gun Mark 3. And then throughout the whole summer, we were talking about the Ray Gun Mark 3. Everyone was like trying to find leaks for the Ray Gun Mark 3, and it sort of does make sense because it's not a wonder weapon we've ever seen, but the clear fact is that it was within a Treyarch trailer, an official Treyarch trailer in the Treyarch studios. It doesn't make sense for that to be worthless to the series. Obviously, that is a wonder weapon we are 100% going to see within Black Ops 3, and it looks almost exactly like what we think a Ray Gun Mark 3 would look like. It looks like a ray gun, sort of a shorter, fatter ray gun, but really, really cool, and it definitely could fit the role of the Ray Gun Mark 3. Now, this is what the Gaming Revolution brought up to us. You're going to see the calling card from Black Ops 3 multiplayer on screen now, and this looks really similar to what we saw before back in the summer with the actual sort of Ray Gun Mark 3 wonder weapon, secret wonder weapon in the Treyarch official trailer. It's so similar, and it's really insane that they actually put this in a multiplayer calling card. It's not even like they put this in a zombies calling card. They put it in multiplayer, which either can mean it's not the Ray Gun at all, or it's really cryptic and they're trying to mess with us, and they're just like, oh, yeah, it's in multiplayer. Hint, hint. I don't know, just something funny like that. But it looks really similar to that wonder weapon we saw back in that official Treyarch trailer. Obviously, you guys can believe what you want, but this has to be the Ray Gun Mark 3 or some sort of variant of it. But it definitely is a version of the ray gun, whether it's like a ray gun, just a new name, or you know, like what they did with Nuketown. They went from Nuketown 2025, and then they went to Nuketown with a 3 instead of the E. So they can do it just a different variation of the ray gun, but it's definitely some sort of ray gun, or hopefully the Ray Gun Mark 3 within Black Ops 3. Now, the actual facts of DLC, you know, obviously we can really just see it within any DLC. We've seen weapons come out for the first DLC. We've seen the Ray Gun Mark 2, which released during the third DLC of Black Ops 2, Vengeance alongside Buried, and we haven't really seen anything else since because Treyarch was like the only company to really do any Zombies DLC, because they sort of were the only ones that had the real zombies. But even like Exo Zombies didn't really have any like crazy new weapons, at least like they did with Black Ops 2. So Black Ops 3, definitely they're going to go over the top. I expect probably a new zombies weapon every single DLC, and one of those will probably include the Ray Gun Mark 3, and it makes sense because it's not in the base game. Maybe it's like a Shadows of Evil secret, maybe we have to find it somewhere, but it's official. It's going to be in the game because it was within an official Treyarch trailer. So we have to think, okay, so since Treyarch is officially going to have this weapon, we basically already know for a fact that's going to happen. We need to think, is it going to be for a DLC? Which DLC is going to be for? We really don't know. There's nothing that really leads towards it being for a specific DLC so far. Or is it something really freaking secret within the Giant or the Shadows of Evil? We're finding new stuff, new Easter eggs for Shadows of Evil. Not really the Giant, but for Shadows of Evil every single day. So you never know what they can do. They can really do something pretty insane, but as of now, it probably will be for a DLC. So that's really that. We saw some recent leaks, or not recent, it was back in like September, the end of August. I think it was the huge Black Ops 3 PC beta leak. And what happened with that, they revealed a ton of stuff for Black Ops 3 Zombies. And a part of it, it may have not been the same leak, it may have been a different leak, but we talked about the Ray Gun Mark III actually relating to the Cell 3 cauterizer back from Advanced Warfare, and not in a bad way, really. It was just saying like the Ray Gun Mark III's qualities had like sort of this shotgun-esque feel to it, not necessarily a shotgun type wonder weapon, but just a shotgun-esque feel. So I think low ammo, high power. You know, a lot of the wonder weapons sort of have that tendency anyway. You have like the Wonder Waffle, you have the whatever the hell it's called, the Shadows of Evil, the Gersh device gun, whatever. A ton of wonder weapons, the Thunder Gun. A lot of them really have low ammo, high damage. So it may just be that and not really like the shotgun quality. But the ray gun, the way it shoots, it really doesn't shoot like any other wonder weapon. It shoots more like bullets of rays. So it very well could be like a ray gun type shotgun, but you never know. Like I said, all we really have is like the actual pictures and the images of this new wonder weapon, and we don't really know what it's going to be like. Obviously, we'll see. Probably one of the DLCs will figure this out. It's gonna be really cool. Hopefully within the next couple of weeks, next couple of months, we will get more leaks, more information on what this gun will be, and hopefully if it's I'm not going to say hopefully if it's confirmed, because it really has been confirmed already, but hopefully we just get more information confirming like this gun is going to be called the Ray Gun Mark III 100%. It's going to do this. It's going to 100% look like this. It's 100% going to be in DLC 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever one they decide to do it for. And I just want to see that confirmation to really like hit it home for everyone. So it's like, okay, you know what? No more just like hoping and like worrying like, oh, we're going to get the Ray Gun Mark III. We actually have it. So we'll get the information soon. But as of now, this is basically everything we know so far about the Ray Gun Mark III. There's probably a bit more I missed, and those were just probably crazy Reddit posts that no one has ever seen in the deep, dark depths of Reddit. But as of now, I think this is pretty good for you guys to just know a bit more about the Ray Gun Mark III, and then obviously the Gaming Revolution added a bit more information to this, obviously with the calling card from the Black Ops 3 multiplayer sort of calling card section, barracks menu thing, which I don't even know how or why I didn't realize this or even see this. I don't think I really look at calling cards, that's why. But yeah, it's here. And yeah, so like the video if you enjoyed, subscribe for more. And I just want to add one more thing. I actually made a video about the Ray Gun Mark III a couple days ago, or it was a week ago or something. It was the Ray Gun, yeah, it was a while ago. It was a Ray Gun Mark III DLC gun. It was November 21st, and that was just a straight up theory. I think people, were fine with that. It was just a theory. It was just talking about stuff. But this is all legitimate for the most part. Besides, like, the DLC stuff, we don't know what DLC is going to come. But this is all legitimate information. This is all stuff we've seen from an official Treyarch trailer. And if you guys are still watching now, I guess thanks for watching, but still, I just want to let you know this is all legitimate. There's really no theories here, and yeah, so like the video, subscribe for more, and if you're still watching, because this is a long-ass video I'm recording right now, just for some reason, I just decided to do a long video, why not? Sometimes it just happens. Comment Apple, APPLE, Apple. So comment Apple, and I will be sure to really, well, not really shout you out, but just acknowledge you and just be like, thanks, man, I really love you. I'll love you, babe, because I really love to see if people are still watching to the end of the videos, because I think that's like a crazy thing, especially if it's a long video. Really do appreciate that. Obviously, I appreciate anyone that watches, but like when you watch the whole video through, it's a really like good feeling. So thanks for watching. Comment Apple if you're watching right now, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.